This meditation is called RAIN for Self-Compassion. RAIN is an acronym, R-A-I-N, that has been used by many meditation and mindfulness teachers to help people be guided through a process of self-compassion that can be used when there are difficult feelings. This is a meditation that is recommended when you already do have some mindfulness experience, being able to know what it's like to focus internally and collect your energy. That being said, this practice is also appropriate for beginners with limited experience. Let's begin. I invite you to notice the space around you. It's important to allow the body and the nervous system to settle, to know the space that is holding you. Take a moment to allow the eyes to trace around the edges of the surfaces, slowing yourself down, feeling your body being held in this position with gravity. Allow yourself to check in with your posture. Does your body need to move in any way as we begin? As you get settled into stillness here in a position that is upright and comfortable, I invite you also to check in with your intention for being here in this practice today. Perhaps it is self-compassion, space, quiet, support. Choose a place to anchor your awareness now. This could be the breath, allowing the mind to ride on the in-breath and the out-breath. Simply being aware that the breathing is happening. This could be the ears and the sounds that you can hear, allowing the mind to settle on listening. This could also be a neutral place in the body where you allow the mind to rest its attention. Always coming back to the anchor point in a gentle way to come away from the busyness and the scattered thoughts as a way of allowing the mind to collect its attention. And coming back again to the anchor. Taking note here as we begin this RAIN practice. What is the attitude that you're carrying in your body right now? And is there a way that you can soften your edges, inviting some kindness and gentleness into this practice? You might notice feeling more present. For this rain practice, call to mind a difficult feeling that you are struggling with, or a situation that is challenging you. It is typically not advised to choose something that is overwhelming or seriously concerning, but to start practicing with something that is a bit more manageable. As you remember this situation and this feeling, the first part of the rain practice is the R, which is to recognizing the feelings that are created within you by this experience. You might recognize them by how they feel, by how they show up in your body, you might also recognize them by naming them. Sadness, anger, disappointment. The A of the rain practice stands for allow. The invitation is, now that you've recognized your suffering, can you allow it to be here? You don't have to like the suffering or want it to be here, but as a part of this practice, are you able to sit with it, to let it simply be here? Recognize and allow. The I of this rain practice is for investigate. Now that you have allowed this feeling to be here, can you use a curious attitude to simply reflect on what this experience is like? It can be most helpful to focus on the body. Right now, how is this feeling showing up within you? Where is it located? Does it feel like it has a certain shape or texture? Allowing it to be here, investigating it further in the body. How does it feel in the body now? When you notice it, what does it do? Does it change? Part of this investigation can also be a skillful inquiry. What does this feeling want to tell you? Can you listen to it, allow it, be with it now? The N of this rain practice stands for nurture. Now that you have heard the suffering and allowed it to be here, what does the suffering need from you? In this moment, the invitation is to offer some self-compassion, either by a gesture such as putting your hand on your heart, or a place that might feel comforting to the suffering, or perhaps there are words that you can say to yourself now that would be kind and soothing. I am okay, just as I am. I care about this suffering. Allowing the suffering to receive your compassion. Allowing yourself to receive your compassion now. And we'll sit for a moment in what we call after the rain. Now that you have gone through the RAIN acronym, sitting lightly here in the space that you've created. Not needing it to be any certain way, simply noting any shifts and being with yourself right now.